Hey guys, it's jMac14 here, bringing you another jVlog. Today's jVlog is going to be a discussion about the unfortunate fact that Blizzard isn't going to make Overwatch for the Mac. So it's just my initial thoughts on the matter, and so forth and so on like that. Okay, so if you don't know what Overwatch is, and you haven't been on the internet, or maybe you've been in a cave someplace, it's going to basically, Overwatch is Blizzard's new IP. Blizzard has been kind of delving into newer types of games to kind of cover most of the genres. So they have World of Warcraft for their MMO RPG, they have Diablo for their action RPG, they still have old school Warcraft like Warcraft 3 along with StarCraft for their real-time strategy. They came out with Hearthstone for their card strategy kind of game. Came out with Heroes of Storm for their MOBA, but they're not calling it a MOBA, they call it a team brawler. And so when I saw this pattern, I kind of made a joke with my younger brother that, oh well, the next thing they're going to do is they're going to do a first-person shooter, and they're probably going to take like StarCraft or something and be like that. But I was half right. It was a first-person shooter, but it's a new IP. It's new characters, it's a new story, it's a new world, everything. Which made me incredibly excited, because what Blizzard is doing is they're making a first-person shooter that's an arena basically an arena shooter. I actually personally prefer arena-style first-person shooters to just regular ones. That's why I don't play Call of Duty or other games, and the reason why is because I like the arena ones because, one, I can see my health, I can see if I need to, if I'm getting close to dying and everything. The other thing is there's health pickups in some games like Unreal Tournament, there's armor pickups and stuff like that, and I actually enjoyed that in the game. And so I was really excited when Blizzard announced this. But then unfortunately, what we found out as Mac gamers is that Blizzard is developing it for Windows, for the PC. They're developing it for the PS4 and the Xbox One, but they're not doing it for the Mac. Okay? And the reason why, to kind of give a quote from the director of the game, Jeff Kaplan, he said that it was, I'm quoting right here, I'm reading the quote right now. It says, "It was a result of not having all the technological support we needed to make the game viable on a Mac system. We have a real love and dedication for Mac players. They've been extremely loyal to us, and we love giving them Blizzard games," which we enjoy having Blizzard games. That's the one thing that's great about Blizzard for a long time, and why I am so loyal to them is that they came out with a new game. It was both Windows and Mac. That's why I love them so much. They consider the Mac side of gaming just as equal as the Windows side of gaming. Okay, but they said unfortunately with the technology that they need for like next generation with shooters and stuff like that, they feel like they weren't given the support by Apple that they needed to actually make Overwatch on a Mac. I guess they're referring to things like the fact that now the new operating system runs Metal. I think it's more to do with maybe the hardware part of things, like the graphic cards that we have in our Macs. I mean, which on my side I find it kind of weird, because here, Apple's got iMacs and stuff like that can support 4K and 5K resolution, and you can edit in 4K and 5K and do all this stuff, but for some weird reason these graphic cards don't really mix well with the next generation of what Blizzard wants to do with their shooter, which I can't stay here, I can't sit here and tell you that they're completely wrong and stuff, because I'm not a programmer. I don't know it. All I know is like the basics of stuff like this. I have a degree in IT, but it's mainly creative and stuff like that. I'm not going to stand here and go, they could do X, Y, and Z and stuff like that. This is their decision on it. So, how do I feel about this? Well, one, I'm sad that I'm not going to be able to play this awesome new Blizzard game on my Mac. But I'm not, going to take a side. As I kind of told some of my friends, like, I feel like I'm kind of being torn between mom and dad, and I'm kind of being told to pick a side, and I don't want to pick a side because I love both mom and dad both equally. I love Apple as much as I love Blizzard. I enjoy Blizzard games. I enjoy Apple as much. It would be nice if Apple, saw all this and all the Mac gamers came together and said, we want you to do X, Y, and Z, so that way things like Overwatch and other games beyond can be supported, so that way Mac gaming is more viable, because that's what we really want, and I hope that pushes toward a movement to go toward that. But most of the time, most Apple computers are focused more on ease of use. That's one reason why I like Apple computers, but they're more focused on the creative part of the computer, like video editing, photo editing, music creation, desktop publishing, graphic design, things like that, which they're incredibly awesome at. But I guess way in the back, they kind of have Mac gaming on their mind. But usually when you think about nowadays about Apple and gaming, it's usually iOS, it's mobile kind of stuff now. So, and I'm like sitting over here going, yeah, the mobile version is good, but I've got this iMac and I want to, sit here and game. So, but that's my thoughts on it, guys. I'm like I said, I'm upset I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm not super furious. I guess is what it's gonna boil down to. Is I've been wanting to get a PS4. Like as soon as I actually get a job, I can afford it. I want to get a PS4 because then I can play Overwatch on it, which is nice. And there's a lot of other games on the PS4 I want to play. Things like Dark Souls 3. I want to play Star Wars Battlefront. I want to play Street Fighter 5. There's a lot of other stuff now. So now that the PS4 has been out for a while, now there's all these games kind of building up. That's kind of what I usually do with a console. I'm like, okay, now I can see myself. It's a viable option for me to buy this console and get all these games on it now. So, but it's a very short jVlog. I just wanted to give you my thoughts on the issue. Thanks for watching the video. Please share, like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, please. As always, I hope you have a good day. And remember, guys, keep gaming.